Happy New Year, everybody. It is January 1st, 2025. I hope you all had a wonderful evening last night. I hope you were safe, spent it with friends and family, or just do what we did and stayed home. Brought in the new year and then promptly went to bed. But with every new year comes a bunch of promises to oneself that they're going to change in the new year, that they're going to better their life, be more healthy, a whole mix of different things. And they're called resolutions, obviously. But in this video, I want to discuss why resolutions just don't work, and what you should do instead of making a bunch of empty promises to yourself for the upcoming year. Now, you see, the problem with resolutions is that they are just too vague. It's too general, too broad of an idea. You could say, I want to lose weight. Okay. I want to be healthier. I want to be more financially stable. I want to do 1,000,001 different things, right? The problem with that is it's too general. I want to lose weight. Okay, that's great. How? How are you going to lose weight? What is your plan to be able to lose the weight you want to lose? How much weight do you want to lose? How do you want to do it? Are you going to eat healthier? Are you going to go to the gym? Are you going to drink more water? And then if you take each of those also are too general. I want to eat healthier. How do you want to eat healthier? Are you going to cut sugar out of your diet? Are you going to eat more salad? Are you going to have meatless days? Are you going to go meatless, vegetarian or vegan? I want to drink more water. How much water are you going to drink? I could drink 1 liter a day one day and drink a glass the next day. I mean, it really doesn't help you in the sense of trying to attain those goals. I want to drink more water. Instead, you could narrow that down to, I want to drink 2 liters of water a day and keep track of it. Now, if you're somebody who likes to journal, keep a journal. I drank 1.5 liters today. I drank 2 liters today. I drank 2.5 liters today. Whatever helps you keep track of that. But you need to be specific. You need to dig deeper and think deeper into each of these resolutions that you have, these goals that you have. And the next 365 days is a very long time. It doesn't seem like it once we're over those days, but that's 12 months, 365 days. That's a long time for any type of goal. So a resolution for the new year of, I want to lose weight. Well, I mean, you have 12 months. So narrow that down even more to, I want to lose 5 pounds a month, or whatever the case may be. I don't want to lose weight personally. If anything, I could gain a few pounds, but you get the idea. With resolutions, they're too general, and I feel like that is why people fail more often than not when they're making these resolutions. Now, there's also something that's been going around. I've seen a number of videos about it, and that's reinventing your life or changing your life or whatever in 6 months or in 90 days. And that's getting better. We're narrowing it down a bit. I think 6 months is still a bit too long for me personally. So 90 days, that's 3 months. That's breaking the year up into quarters. So you have the first, second, third quarter. And that makes it a little more attainable, I think, that you're not thinking 12 months in advance. You're not thinking 365 days. Well, I can slip up for a few weeks or a month or whatever and still get back on track. No, if you have 90 days, if you have 3 months, you're more focused. I think you're focused on what you're trying to achieve in that 90 days, whether it be losing weight, getting healthier in general, financially stable, mental health, whatever. So I have my own kind of list of things that I want to accomplish. I don't have my notebook out here with me, so I will probably do videos on that more specifically. Another thing that might help, although had this conversation with my wife last night, as a matter of fact, but every year for the past, I don't know, number of years, we've sat down as a family, my wife, myself, our two boys, and made a list of things that we wanted to accomplish in the new year. And every year, it's that many things. Thought I heard somebody. I'm not alone out here. It's that many things for that specific year. For example, in 2020, we made a list of 20 things. 2021, 21 things. 2022, 22 things. You get the picture. So this year, it was 25 things. And I made the comment to my wife. I said, next year we need to do something different, because I feel like the more that I have to list, the less they mean, if that makes any sense. In order to figure out 25 things, I basically just started writing stuff down that was not really meaningful. And they don't have to be huge things. It doesn't have to be some life-changing thing, 25 times. It could be as simple as, I don't know, drinking more water. But again, we're coming back to that point of, well, that doesn't help me. Drink more water. If I drank more water than I do currently, that's like 4 glasses a day. That's not really helping me at all. So I told her, I said, next time, I think we need to narrow it down, pick specific things that we can really work on that means something, and not just a list of 25 things, that may not mean anything. Granted, a lot of those do mean something. I want to visit 5 countries, 5 new countries in the new year, or I want to buy a motorcycle because I'm going to be selling mine here. So that works. If you get it down on paper, then you can really start to visualize what it is you're trying to accomplish, what your goals are, and then you can pick certain ones from there, dig a little bit deeper, think a little bit more. I think people, if they want to accomplish, they have to put more thought into it. They have to actually sit down, think about it, tear it apart as much as they can to get to the root of the solution. And so resolutions, I feel like they're great if, it's just a general idea of, this new year, I want to accomplish more. I want to play my saxophone more. I want to, have more subscribers on YouTube, whatever the case may be. But don't leave it at that. Take each of those, dig a little bit deeper. How are you going to accomplish these? That's the key. Just saying I want to accomplish something isn't going to help you. You need to figure out the plan of attack on how you're going to accomplish that. For instance, for me, drinking water. I need to drink more water. My goal is 2 liters a day. Based on my weight, I need to drink just over 2 liters a day, I think. So 2 liters a day, and then just mark off the days. Cutting sugar out of your diet. It may start with just 1 meal. You're cutting sugar out of your diet, and then 2 meals, or you're replacing that with more natural sugars or whatever the case may be. I think you get the picture. I think if we just look at what we want to accomplish and then dig deeper, write out an action plan on this is how I want to do it. Mental health. I really want to work on my mental health. Part of that is I will be moving out. The sun is really beaming down and my knee is getting warm. January 1st in the desert, and I'm about ready to take my sweatshirt off. So anyway, mental health. Part of that solution for me is leaving the United States. I just can't do it anymore here. It's wearing on my mental health, the political spectrum, the religious spectrum, the culture, the people. They're just really starting to wear on my mental health. Now, granted, not everybody can just up and leave the country to help their mental health, but in our case, we are able to, and so that is going to be part of that solution. Another is finding a job that works for me. Logistics does not work for me. I don't agree with anything about logistics. I think it's so broken, the system, and I don't have any answers on how to fix it. I just know that it's broke. I mean, the money they waste, the time they waste, it's mind-blowing. So finding something that means something to me will help my mental health. Being able to travel will help my mental health. Having that time alone out in nature, doing things that I enjoy doing more will help my mental health. So those are part of the action plan for me, and I will dig a little bit deeper into each of those, when the time comes to really narrow down, okay, specifically, how am I going to help myself mentally? Physical, I don't go to the gym, but that doesn't mean I can't knock out a few push-ups, sit-ups, go for a run every morning. Have a goal of, I want to hit 100 push-ups in 90 days, nonstop, and that's achievable. You have a goal. It's not 365 years, 365 years away, 365 days of becoming physically fit. I won't have any motivation at that point. Financials. I want to be financially stable. I want to work for myself. I want to maybe have YouTube be my primary source of income, have multiple streams of income, maybe have my own product line, things like that. I will narrow down, make an action plan on each of that, and set a goal for 90 days away, for 3 months, and then 6 months. So each of those you have to break down into bite-sized chunks. I think one big, massive resolution, there's just no motivation because you see the whole picture at once. You need to break it down. There's an old saying where, if you're going to eat an elephant, it starts one bite at a time. Elephant's huge, one bite at a time, and eventually you'll accomplish what you're looking for. So I think that is the big issue with resolutions. They're just too general, too vague, too broad. People do it because I think they think they have to do it because that's the thing to do every New Year's, is to come up with a bunch of resolutions. But without that specific action plan, without that specific plan to achieve those goals, you're just never going to achieve them. So let me know what you think down in the comments. Do you have any action plans for the year 2025? What things would you like to change? How are you going to change it? Let's talk about it. Let's help each other out, lift each other up. I think that's a big one too. Get moral support from others and cheer each other on. I think we can all achieve amazing things if we just think about it, put it into bite-sized chunks, one day at a time, one step at a time. You can accomplish a lot. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you like to see this type of content, please give me a subscription. Please subscribe. I think the sun's getting to me. But if you like this style of video as well, please let me know. I'm going to be doing another video on this as well because I find it very interesting on the new way to vlog, which isn't new at all. But anyway, that's a whole separate topic. I just thought I'd share my thoughts on resolutions, try and make it clear and help you out on maybe accomplishing what you want to accomplish in 2025. I hope it's successful. I hope you achieve many great things, and thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.